Hello my dear friends, and welcome to Mystic Star Magic. Today we are going to find out what's happening this week. Before we start, I just wanted to say thank you so much for everybody who's been subscribing, liking, and commenting on the videos. I truly appreciate that. I do a little happy dance every time you guys do it. Thank you so much. Alright, so we have some tarot cards, oracle cards, divination dice, pins, and a sprinkle of charms. Alright, so let's take a deep breath in and close our eyes. And now as we exhale and open our eyes, choose whichever pile calls to you. Alright, let's do this. Hello group 1, let's find out what's happening with you this week. Okay, so we chose the little cow, really cool. So we're going to do the energy of the week first, and then we'll do the oracle cards in just a bit. Okay, so the energy of the week, we actually chose 2 cards this week. It's contracts, which means that there's some sort of contract that you have that is really important. There's some sort of like an actual union of sorts. It could be like a new business venture, something to do with it where you're actually signing a contract. And we also have the goddess of the moon energy, which is the energy of like intuition. It has this like a strong sense of intuition. The affirmations are for contract: I am attracting wonderful, beneficial connections that support and honor me and bring me great happiness and abundance. So yeah, it feels like this kind of contract is something that's beneficial. It's definitely not something that's like bad or anything. It's something that's going to help you in the now and also in the future. And for the goddess of the moon, I have a strong intuitive voice. I freely receive guidance and I understand and trust the messages. So it's good for you to use your intuition right now. You might also like taking a look at my moon readings. That might also be helpful. I'll link them. Alright, let's see what's happening this week for you. Okay, let's see what's happening on Monday. Okay, that's the one. Monday we have the 2 of Wands. So you're sort of preparing yourself for something in the future. You're trying to see where it is that you want to move towards. So you're kind of like in between, but more looking towards a change. We have the King of Wands on, it actually makes perfect sense with this card, King of Wands and Tuesday. So I think you're sort of looking to start your own, to go on your own, like start your own entrepreneur. Could also be with this contract. Maybe you're starting a business of your own, or like starting something that you're doing things by yourself, like working for yourself. This is like that kind of energy. On Wednesday, we have the King of Pentacles, which is this and interesting too, because the King of Pentacles is like, has this like strong energy of working, but like he's established. So I think that's what we were going for, but he's also like very giving in many ways, and he's just subtle. He's grounded. I think this is the energy. This is more of like imaginative. You're like feeling like you have all this creative ideas on Tuesday. Like you're just full of creative ideas. On Wednesday, you're kind of grounding them. You're starting to like see how you can, like you're just feeling this grounding sense of like, yes, I know what I need to do, and now I'm going to start like doing it too. With the 7 of Pentacles on Thursday, that's actually where you're actually working, where you're you're actually looking at all the different projects that you have. You're working on them more diligently, so I think that's just the day where you're actually going to be working on all the stuff that you've been wanting to work. On Friday, we have the Ace of Cups. That's like could be some sort of it could be a kind message, or like some like compliment. It could also be a new love interest coming into the midst. It's just something that it's like sort of a gift, an unexpected gift, that leaves you very emotionally fulfilled. So this is like really cool. All right, let's see what Saturday holds for us. Saturday is strength. Okay, so you're feeling that I think is like, to me, it's always like strength is like this inner strength, but it's also to me kind of guided with the intuition. I've always thought that they were very strong together. So it's like this sense of like, basically you're using your internal strength. You're not like, it's not like, it's more like an emotional and like knowing what you want and just pursuing it. I think that's the kind of strength that you're having here on Saturday, and I love that. Okay, so 10 of Wands. Okay, so on Sunday, which is actually a good thing, we have the 10 of Wands. So the 10 of Wands is, you do feel very burdened, but since it's the 10, it's the end of these burdens. This is like, I usually comes up when you're going through a transition, I think, and you're sort of starting a new project, but you still haven't quite let go of like the other things that you have to do. So you're like in between. So you could have started like, okay, you're starting your own business, but you're still having to take care of things, like let's say if you had a job or taking care of things like that. So you're like in between the burden of like starting something new and also having to take care of past things that you have to like close off before you can let them go. So, but overall, this energy of this week is really nice. Group 1, it's really, to me, it's really focused on a lot of work and a lot of creativity. But I do love that we have the Ace of Cups here, so there is like an emotional aspect to your week as well. So there's like fun to be had. You're going to be kind of like, I'm so focused on like all the different projects and all the different like work that you have. That's the focus. But there is fun, and there is something that like brings you emotional fulfillment. And again, with the strength is really also really good because you have this like kind of like, I think it's also like, it's the mixture of these two. So knowing what you want, and then also being very grounded in a sense, like especially because we here have the bear. So the bear is like grounded. Also with the bears, also, which is really cool, like keep an eye on your dreams, because sometimes what this happens is like, the bear represents this energy of like the subconscious too. So it's really interesting that I think dreams and like intuition play a really strong role in your week. So just saying that. All right, let's see what pins come up for this week. We choose little pins. All right. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. We have the little diamond, and we also have the Toby's Appreciation Club. So I love that because we have the diamond represents that there's going to be wealth coming in, abundance coming in, and the Toby's means that there's like this is always like the 3 of Cups for me, and that's like friendship, having fun. So I think there is. I'm so glad that you're having a little bit of everything in there. Let's do the charms. Don't worry, I have to do the oracle cards, but I wanted to do little things a little bit different this week. Okay, so we have take an umbrella in terms of like just be on your group. Basically with this, to me, it seems like you're going to be well prepared for whatever comes. There's the number 9. This is also like a 0. Yeah, so be prepared for rain. So, but I don't think it's like a bad. Oh, and I love this. You got a double diamond. Oh, that's so good. So, like, good fortune is coming to you. I believe it's an Aquarius. Sorry, I got too excited. So, yeah, you're in the planting stages. It's just totally cool. That is going good. Okay, so this is a little blank guy for your thing. If you have a question, the answer is still not quite there yet. So spring, yeah, we're planting. That's the season that we're doing. We're planting a lot. Virgo is important. 4, so like 0, 9, 4 are those numbers. So super important is this also. Good. Okay, so something super important. I think the contract is super important. So we have the sun here too. So we have rain and we have the sun. So I think if there's rain, like the sun will come out, but you're going to be prepared for the rain, or basically any kind of things that are kind of not obstacles, but let's say hiccups on the road, you're going to be prepared for it. There's heart, so there is love coming, or like love is here or it's coming. May is an important month. R H. Oh, your dream career. I really do think that you're looking for, like, whenever I get the dream career, I know that this is like an entrepreneurial kind of thing. You're also learning and teaching and learning. I think those are important. F is important. So, wait. There we go. And S. And November is important too. So it's coming up. Might be have something to do with like really cool things. Again, let's do this. I want to do the charms. So, oh, photography. So you got a camera. So maybe you like to take pictures. That's a interesting thing. Yeah, like I always think of like, oh, take pictures, or like, I wonder if your career has to do with taking pictures or filming. It's really cool. Believe in love, and there's love here too. Let's see. We also have the elephant, so work steady, but you're getting to where you need to go, and you are going steady. We have the wing here, so that means that you're being guarded, being taken care of. Find the journey, yes, because even though you're moving towards your dreams, it's not fully coming to, it's not full, like you're not ready to harvest, but you're enjoying the path as you go along with it. And I love that you know what you want. You already started. Yeah, you can and you will. You versus you. Yeah, sometimes I think maybe doubts or like being overwhelmed might be like will stand in your way, but that's it. And if you're not in love, definitely love is coming. You might actually, like, whew, it seems like somebody's like it's like the arrow here means that Cupid kind of struck some sort of connection with you. And we have the puzzle piece. So the puzzle piece means that there's like a piece that you were missing and now you have it. I really feel like the contract is important because of that. And then we have B. That's so cool. So you have a lot of cool things here. Camera. Again, if you like the charms mean something different to you, just go ahead and like use intuitively. But I overall like very good. Okay, so let's do the oracle cards. So I like to use the fortune ones just because the T fortune cards, just because they have like very specific messages. And here we have deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Yeah, and that's really this deep personal strength and peace that assures success is both the King of Pentacles and your strength. See, that is so perfect. And we have the 4-leaf clover. So great, good fortune. Great, good fortune. So you're definitely, I know, like you definitely seem like good stuff is coming for you. And in terms of love, we have you deserve love. You are lovable. If you're having doubts with it, maybe that's you versus you. That's like, because like, you seem very confident in terms of like your success as you go about it. So maybe you're a bit emotionally unconfident in terms of like love. Because it seems, I did want to say like there is like a little hole in the heart. So it feels like, oh, but I think you're ready for love. If you're not with somebody, you're definitely ready for love. And you stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So that's important. And this is from my Whimsical Oracle, your move. So it's your move. It's like, which I think you're definitely doing you're moving towards things that you want. So it's your move that's going to get you to where you want to be. So that's like really good. I definitely say that's pretty awesome. So you're moving. It's like you get to do this thing. And it's sort of like, it reminds me of this puzzle piece. It's like, yes, you're missing the puzzle, but now it's kind of like there. You know what to do. All right, let's look at what is your self-care this week. Your self-care this week is to make a vision board. So that's really cool because that actually goes perfectly with the Two of Wands. So make a vision board, and it's like, I want to say like make a personal vision board and also business, or like a like what you want to do, like a professional vision board. So like make one that's a personal one and a professional one. I think that would be super cool for you. Oh, okay. And so this week's guidance is light. It is time to reveal your radiant light to the world. Oh, perfect. That is actually just absolutely splendid. That is exactly what you need. And I love that you have diamonds coming towards you. Group 1, I think you're going to have a wonderful week ahead of you. Yes, so please let me know if how it goes. It's like, oh, yes, I had a really good week. Just next week maybe. So that's it for you, I think. Thank you so much for watching, and if you liked this reading, please consider liking and subscribing. I truly appreciate when you do that. I'm growing my channel, and I love that. All right, I hope you have the best day ever, best week ever, and I'm sending you so much love, so much light, so much joy, so much fun, so much success. I know you got it. And thanks again. Bye-bye. Hello, group 2. Let's find out what's happening with you this week. You chose the little piggy. Oink, oink. All right, so let's find out the energy of the week, and then we'll do the oracle cards in just a little bit. Okay. So the energy of this week for you is deceit. Oh, so something is hidden and appreciation. So we have something that's been hidden. It could be something that you're hiding, or it could be something that somebody else is hiding. And then we also have appreciation. So basically you're appreciating all the good things that are coming, and as you appreciate them, they more show up. It's like basically the law of attraction, if you will. So I got a little blurry for some reason. Let's see if that helps. If not, we'll let it be. It should fix itself. All right, so for group 2, deceit is here. I am honest with myself. So this is in case somebody, like, you're not being honest with yourself. I'm honest with myself and others, and I attract great honesty, integrity, and support from the universe. So we're going to see who, like, if it's somebody else or if it's yourself that you're kind of having trouble being honest about things. And appreciation. I choose to see and appreciate the beauty and value around me. I increase my gratitude every day, and I am attracting even more to be grateful for. Yeah, see, you are definitely attracting more. So as you grow more flowers. It's interesting that we have like 2 different kind of energies here. So it could be like, we'll see. All right, let's see what's happening this week in terms of just the tarot cards. We have the 10 of Wands for Monday, so it's like, so yeah, you're feeling a bit burdened. Sorry that this keeps being blurry. I do not know why it's blurry, but okay, that's important. Okay, we have 2 of Cups. Oh, that's really interesting. We have some love coming in, or some balance, but I think, like, based on it, I think it's love. Like, oh, okay. All right, I'm not gonna obsess. Be obsessive when it comes to like making things look a certain way. All right, so let's do this group 2. Let's see what Wednesday's happening. Oh, 2 of Wands. Oh, there's 2 2s. All right, so we have 2 of Wands is like, you basically, you're choosing what to do next. It's like a card where it's like a choice, and you're, I think, moving towards like starting to plan for the future. So it's like a choice has been made, and you're moving towards the future. Okay, so we have Temperance for Thursday. So there's a balance. Here with the butterfly, there's also transformation happening and occurring. So like a 10 of Wands here is that you are feeling very burdened, but it's coming to an end. I really want to say that. So Monday, you're going to feel all this burdens coming, but it's like it's coming to an end. It's like you're at the end of the cycle. You have 2 of Cups, so again, love is coming in. You might actually like be coming together with somebody else. There might be some sort of union. 2 of Wands, we have that. Again, Wednesday we have this like choice. You're starting to plan for the future. And Thursday you're finding this balance. You're like trying to find the balance between things. I think like maybe past and the future planning, like also trying to find that balance of like how to work things out now. So on the 5 we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is like it's like has this teacher energy where it's like you're learning. Student, he does like, and here with the key here is important. It's like sort of unlocking. It's like a higher kind of learning. So I actually think that's pretty cool. I love how you have two major arcanas together. So, based on the fact that he's sleeping, I would say like your intuition is important here as for your learning. King of Swords, we have that as on Saturday. So again, you're here is like somebody who's very like knows what he wants. He's very logical. He doesn't use emotions, but it's more like he's very honest, and he goes about things like, okay, he looks at everything logically and he comes to a conclusion based on that, but he's always being very honest. It's very interesting because we did have deceit here, so I wonder if that means that the deceit will be cut away. Oh, and we have Four of Cups, so there is a sense of like kind of like boredom. Like Four of Cups is boredom. It's also like being offered a cup and not noticing because you're kind of closed off to the world. But here it feels like you kind of were empty, and now you're being added new things into you. So like new experiences. So cool. So yeah, that's a lot of cool things happening. I have to say I like it a lot. Yes, I like how all of this works out. We're doing things a little bit different this week, so we're going to use the pins first. We're going to call, oh, this guy's slightly bitter. Yeah, okay. So something is, and we have, I'm sorry about my throat. Okay, so slightly bitter. So that kind of reminds, it sort of, to me, it seems like a little bit of the Four of Cups energy. So it's like not necessarily, like there's so much, like they have this cup being offered that would be them, but you're just kind of not noticing the slightly sweet, the sweet part of things, which I think is why we have the appreciation card, because I think it's really important for you to like appreciate, like notice the things that actually do make you happy and that are there, like there are things that you really have been wanting. So that's really, I think, important in this reading. I'm like kind of read this all like wobbly. And then we also have another one, which is if I fit, I sit. So I think you kind of have been like putting yourself in a situation where you actually kind of have to squeeze yourself into that mold. Like you're not being honest. I think that's where the deceit is coming. You're trying to fit in a lot, and even if it's not comfortable for you, you're sort of like just trying to fit in so much. Even if like all of this is just like you're feeling cramped in there. So I think that the deceit aspect is here. It's like honesty, like being honest with yourself and being honest with others. So yeah, that's actually kind of interesting. Sorry that they all got kind of squished together. But now let's do the dice. Okay. All right, here we go. We have the pineapple, which to me, it's like always abundance. So there is abundance coming here. It's like, and you could tell that is because the appreciation has like, and the lady has more cool stuff in the back. It has more flowers growing. Looking good. So yeah. We're also in the planting stages, and that does make sense. With the Two of Wands, we're starting to plant the future. The number 6 is important. Yeah, what other number? Okay, so exclamation mark. Oh, so something's really important. And 8, 6 and 8. Those are the numbers that are important for you. Oh, okay, so we have December, June, December are important. So some things happen in June. We have Pisces and Aries. That's nice. Oh, with the moon here, like so. That lets me know that something, yeah, you're hiding, like something's hidden. So you don't really want to show the world. So we have little clouds. So you have a little bit of clouds. So things I think you need a little more time for more clarity. And we do have partly sunny. So I think after the clouds, there's going to be sun coming out. It's really cool. We also have you. We have space. Ooh, clearance and space. I think also creating space for yourself is like important. G, F, P. We have question mark. So still things, I guess, are not clear. Like they're not fully completely clear here. You have entertainment, so take time to have fun too. Oh, and if there is love, either you're separated from the person you love, or there's like love is starting, but it's like still in the stages of like you haven't fully connected yet, or like it hasn't fully, there's not full union, like maybe dating, but there is love there coming for you, especially with the Two of Cups. So maybe you are in separation, because we do have Two of Cups here. Or maybe, yeah, could be that. So interesting. Let's do a sprinkle of charms. Let's do a sprinkle of charms. Okay, we have the acorn. Yes, so you are planting your seeds. It's like really cool. And we have the sun. So I know that there is success coming for you. Really cool. Okay, so maybe you're mending something. Like maybe I feel like mending a relationship might be something. I might say like there's mending a relationship of some kind. Okay, so with this little guy, I always think that it's a big, strong, like, exclamation. So something's really important. There's something that is going to, like, really, like, call out to you this time. Oh, I like this. So we have the little shell here, and it's open. So I definitely say that I think you're starting to be more open and, like, less, hiding who you are. Give the girl the right shoes and she can conquer the world. Yeah. So, again, maybe some sort of, like, I feel like really being who you are is important. So like the right shoes, like putting on the right, like making yourself feel like you want to feel, and just going for it. I think you will succeed. And we have the little drum set here. So again, it's like following your own drum beat too. Don't be afraid to be who you are and follow your own drum beat. We have the lollipop. So it's like, to me, the lollipop is also represents like childhood fun, like having fun too. It seems to me like there is like a necessary thing for fun as well. So music is important. It's also why, you could also be like a drum player, and I'm not sure if this is like a French horn. I want to say it's a French horn. So it could be that, or like for me, music is always like listen to music, but also like listen to the lyrics as well. Like if there's something that's calling you, sometimes there's like, basically what I'm saying is music sometimes has messages for us. It resonates with us. You know what I mean? I hope you do. The way I feel about you makes my heart long to be free. And so maybe like you have past hurts. It doesn't seem to me like or maybe it's separation. Yeah, if you're in separation with somebody, like that could be why you might be feeling a bit sad there. So let's look at what your cards say, the oracle cards. So I'm loving this tea leaf fortune card. So here we go. We have broken bridge, so unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Okay, so there's a problem. Maybe that's the Four of Cups for you. But again, like here we have like this rainy clouds. I want to say that even if it's a broken bridge, and it doesn't work out, this outcome doesn't work out the way you expected, there is the sun's going to be coming out. There is like a victory here. It's just not maybe not this time around. And shark, take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth. So I'm not sure if this is Shark Week or it was last week. So maybe that's also you have Infinity to Shark Week. But yeah, so be careful. So just be careful in terms of money. Could also be like be careful with money in deceit here too. So like maybe like check whenever like be careful with like ATMs or something. Sometimes stuff happens. Also when you're like paying out, you should just like feel like a intuition, because again, that's like feeling very strong that you have a strong intuition. But regardless of what it is, like appreciation is really important. So like really appreciate like like I would say, like make a gratitude list of like things that you're happy about and grateful for. Super important. So the whimsical one is there's destiny. So if you are separated from somebody you care about, there is a connection with you both. So even if like there's a connection, so it can't really, so you'll come together again. It's really what I want to say. Come together again. Yes. Okay, and here's the romance. So yeah, healing family issues. So if there's been family issues, those are healing right now, and we have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Yeah. And with appreciation, with a sense of appreciation. Okay, so healing your family issues is your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So if you have any kind of issues with your parents, that is not really, you can forgive it now. And so we have like for your self-care this week is to use your hands. So here we have like she's using it to maybe make pottery, but you could totally use it to make anything. I could totally see kneading some bread or making some jewelry. So basically just have fun with your hands and kind of forget about anything else. Just enjoy the moment. Okay, so let's see what other guidance we have for the week. Guidance. I feel like transcend your mind, transcend your mind's limitation and allow your soul's light to truly shine. Okay, and I think that to transcend your mind's limitation is, I really do think like there's a deceit that you're having, not being honest about yourself, but it's also like learning to appreciate who you are. Oh, that's really what it is. So really learn to appreciate who you are. Sorry. It's when you get a message and you're like, oh, that's the message that I was, like, that's the message. So that's the message. So really learn to appreciate who you are, and so that you no longer have to feel like you have to pretend to be somebody else and try to fit into a little box. If it doesn't, if you don't, it's okay if you don't fit in. You get to, follow your own drum beat. Alright, group 2. I hope this reading was helpful, and if it was, please consider liking and subscribing. I love when I get comments too, like comments or likes or, a new subscriber. I always kind of celebrate. I do a little happy dance. So thanks again, and I hope you have a wonderful week. It looks really good. You have a strong week ahead of you. It's a good thing. And I'm just sending you so much love, so much light, so much fun, so much self-love and clarity and appreciation. And thanks again. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye, group 2. Hello, group 3. So you chose the little horsey sitting down. Super cute. All right, so let's see what the energy of the week is. Oh, you got 3 cards. Usually everybody got 2, but you got 3. Notice that my group 3s usually have 3 cards. All right, so we have blossoming abundance. We also have the temple path, and we have the world. Okay, so all these things are really important. So blossoming abundance is that like there is like abundance coming to you now. That's focusing on that. That's really good. So the temple path is actually that you're asked to ascend into like new awareness. Like basically this would be like I would say like the Hierophant, going to like towards like more spiritual. Yeah, it definitely is like a spiritual card. So like maybe you've been feeling. So it could be like psychic stuff, like, like if you're being called to do certain things, like higher knowledge is what this is. The world is, here you have like this view of like knowing that the world, like there's more to the world, and seeing things more in a, not so focused, but more of a high above. So you're trying to see the world and noticing that the world is open to you. It's really important. So our affirmations for the week is for the world is, my life expands into boundless horizons with unlimited powerful energy. A world of possibilities is open to me now. The temple path is, I open my heart to my spiritual truth and deeper connection with spirit. Guidance and inspiration comes freely and easily to me. And blossoming abundance is abundant wealth blossoms all around me. I see the value in my everyday life. Oh, so beautiful. Those are like nice and strong. So you have a lot of things that are like, this week is like pretty powerful. Group 3. I love all of those. Those are really good. Alright, so let's see what awaits you this week. Okay, so we have 4 of Swords. So resting. On Monday, you're resting. You're spending some time resting. Okay. On Tuesday, we have the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords, again, it's like a new beginning. It's like also like learning a new truth that you've been wanting to know, like something that's been hidden to you, now it's like opening up. I think that the Temple path is kind of there too. It's giving you clarity. Death card, so it's something's coming to an end, but as we can see, there's like a new beginning that's coming, that's more filled with light. So I actually love that. Good. You just wanted to know. So the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands is for Thursday. And 7 of Wands means that you're kind of defending. You're kind of like defending something. Could be boundaries, but it's like you're feeling a sense of like you have to stand up for something. Otherwise, like, and you have all these things pointed towards you. It's interesting. Okay, so for this one, actually, I'm getting 4 of Cups and Ace. So that's Friday. You have 4 of Cups, which is which is really interesting because usually the 4 of Cups is like represents like a boredom of like everything, how everything is kind of has been, and not noticing that there's a new cup, there's a new offering being offered here. But here we have the Ace of Wands. So this is like having a new beginning, something like creative, some creative idea, something that brings you a lot of passion. So I actually love that, and just feels like it'll give you a lot of emotional happiness, because to me, since these ones are like 3 cups are filling the larger one, I feel like your cup is getting filled with this excitement. So let's see what happens on Saturday. Okay, Saturday we have two of Wands has been wanting to come out this whole thing. So a lot of people are planning their future right now. So you're planning your future. You kind of made a decision and you're starting to like plan it. This is like where you're like, okay, I made a choice, and now you're seeing the practical aspects of how you're going to go about it. The 8 of Swords. Okay, so 8 of Swords, but you're feeling on Sunday, you're feeling kind of stuck. You're feeling like, I feel like it's the same kind of energy here for the 7 of Wands, defending, and then you have the 8 of Swords, which is like you're feeling kind of stuck in a situation. It's really interesting because here we have the World, so there's like a lot, endless possibilities are open to you, and you are getting guidance with this Temple card. So it's interesting that you're feeling a bit stuck. What are you feeling stuck about? What is Scoop 3? What is the 8 of Swords there for? Boy. What are you getting? Ooh, okay. Oh, and oh, that's hilarious. Because we got the World. So, I feel like you're being stuck by the World. So, well, the World can be like an ending here. But that's like feeling completely fulfilled and stuff. So here we have, I feel like you're feeling stuck on. Oh, I see. You're feeling stuck because there's too many choices for you in a sense. You're just like, there's so many possibilities. You're not really quite sure, even though we have the two of Wands. Maybe you don't know how to go about starting this, like you made the choice, but you don't know how to go about starting off in this new direction. So you're feeling a bit stuck here because with this uncertainty is what's making you feel stuck. That's really interesting, but I think you're going to find it. Let's find out what kind of stuff are. We have the Oracle cards, but we're doing a little bit different. We're going to do the pins first. Oh, we have 2 pins. All right, we have, oh, look at this guy. We have the Warrior here. So it's this Warrior energy. This is like the Ace of Swords here, but it also like reminds me of the Ace and the Knight of Swords. So it's like this energy of like finding, like knowing the truth and just pursuing it. We also have it's too peoply outside. So maybe you're feeling a bit introverted, and that is okay too. Maybe that is the world. You're like, oh my God, it's too peoply outside in the world. I get it. I feel that way often. Introverts united. Yay! So again, but I think there's a lot of chances for you out, and even if it's too peoply outside. Okay, so let's find out what other stuff. Oh, we have the rainbow. So yeah, good stuff are coming to you. And winter is important, so I think a lot of stuff is coming for you in the winter. You have B here as a letter, B, Y, S, R, I. It's interesting. And we have Taurus, and I want to say there. Okay, Taurus and Capricorn. It's interesting energy. Yes. Okay, we have November, which is coming up. Tree. So you're kind of like you're getting closer to where you're like gonna harvest things. February. Okay, so February. There we go. So in the past, there's still past hurts for you. So that you're kind of overcoming them. But I also like this because it's a golden heart. So there's definitely love coming, and it's like a really kind of interesting love that's coming here. So you should spend time doing your hobby. 1 is an important number. Actually, yeah. This is 7 though. So 176. 1. First step. Take the first step towards things. Ask again later. So if there's a question, it still doesn't have it. Oh, and we have. So there's gonna be like a little thunder and lightning, but I always feel like that's to clear for the rainbow. So if you're feeling a bit overwhelmed, which might be like the 7 of Wands and the 8, it's because the rainbow is going to come out later. So we have 1. Oh, so it's 1, 3, 7. And entertainment is important. All right, you have a lot of cool stuff. All right, let's do a sprinkle of charms to get even more clarity. Okay. Oh, I love this. See, we have 2 golden hearts. Major, like, if you're with somebody that's like, love is definitely, like, there's a really strong heart connection. There's, like, a lot of love. I feel like with the star there, it's like hope is there for love, if you're not with anybody. Oh, we have the drum set. The drum set really wants to come out today. So the drum set is, like, really following your own, like, your own beat. It's really important. And we have the acorn twice. The world. I think it's like the world is really strong here. So you're planting your seed. You're really like already like the world is really wanting to give you what you want. It really wants to give you what you want. But you have to have this like clarity about what you want, and then you'll see that it'll come to you. Oh, you have some nostalgia with the little megaphone here. So yes, there's like nostalgia. Oh, you're being watched over by angels. I always love when that happens. And give the girl the right shoes and she can conquer the world. Marilyn Monroe, this was also in group 2. And that's like, just really like dress and basically it's like, feel like, show externally how you want to feel internally. So like if you want to feel confident, like wear something that makes you feel confident, and you can do anything that you want, basically. And peace, finding some inner peace is really what I want to say. Let's look at what we have in terms of oracle cards. Okay, so I chose, like I did the fortune tea cards because their messages are just like, I love just getting these messages that are so, I don't know, I always think they're so on point. So, rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. So there should be somebody who, maybe that's who you're defending against, like this rooster. Somebody who's arrogant and boastful person you should not cross. So it's like, stay away from them. If you see somebody who's arrogant and boastful, you should just let them be by themselves. And we also have the harp, which is great happiness. Oh, I love this. So there is I think there is a lot of great happiness. Love right here to me is like majorly, there's some like major strong love here coming through. Okay, we also have, let's do the Well, since we're talking about love, let's do the love. If you have unrequited love, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, but that's one of them, right? But there's also like make effort. And what did we see that? Oh, okay, so give the girl the right shoes. Maybe where, so make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay, so I think you're feeling, so I don't know about this unrequited love. So maybe for some of you it's unrequited, but there is another love that is there. Like maybe because there is so much love here, and there's hope in your, like there's a star with the thing, and there's like this golden. So there's like definitely love here somewhere. So maybe for some of you it's unrequited, but maybe I don't feel like it's unrequited. I mean, I know it says it. I just it feels like it can't be returned right now. You know, like there's something preventing and blocking. But if you make the effort, which is like there's steps that are being kind of, you know, shown to you, that you've been kind of feeling intuitively, that are there. And then we have the Whimsical Oracle, which is to adapt to changing situations, right? Adapt to changing situations. It's a little Ferris wheel. So sometimes you're on top, sometimes you're on the bottom, but it changes. So I think with this, it's like learning to be okay if you're at the bottom and looking forward to the top, and then being at the top, really enjoy it. And I always enjoy the journey is what I want to say. And then there's also twin flames. So based on this, I really do think that if there is some sort of separation, because there is this heartbreak, I think that their love will come back. If it's like twin flames and you're in separation, definitely the love is there. And even though right now it can't be returned, there is love there, and there's a big hope for it. Yeah, just allowing it somehow. Okay, and then here is what we have for this week for our self-care is to connect with fire. So connecting with fire could be as easy as like making food, that if you have like an actual thing. It could also be lighting candles or incense. Those are awesome things. Or if you live somewhere where you can actually have an actual like nice little fire like that, that is really cool. You could totally do that. All right, let's see for the guidance for this week. Let's see what the guidance is. Sorry, I just... What do you want to say? Okay, Earth Guide. Your secret calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. Oh, okay. That's really nice. Yes, and I love that this is like Earth Guide and you have the world. So this connects very strongly towards all things. I really think this is important. So you're calling upon this planet to simply love and be loved. So here, yeah, because there's so much love here for you. There's like, and it's golden hearts. So it's really like, wow, okay. I really like this. So yeah. So maybe that's that for you. You should just be allowing yourself to love and be loved, and give time to the other person. Okay, group 3. This is pretty good reading. I really like everything. Like lots of positive things are happening this week. So that is cool. Just remember to stay away from an arrogant and boastful person. Just let them be. Don't engage, because that's not really engaging with them. Is like, usually when you engage with somebody who's like their energy is not in the right thing, it's gonna influence you. So sometimes just avoiding them is the best thing. Okay, and so I think that's it. Oh, very excited. If you like this reading, please consider liking and subscribing. I truly appreciate that. I love when people comment or when they actually subscribe. I do a little happy dance with it. And liking is also great. And I am sending you so much love, so much light, so much happiness, so much joy, and so much fun. And I really want the clarity and for you to like, you know, like see all the possibilities and have fun with it. Don't feel overwhelmed by them. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.